Welcome back to another Going Back for the Future, guys. This one is, as you saw on screen, 379. A set came out in 1979 originally, and it was a bus station. So as per the other ones, I've modified that a bit to fit into my mill city. So it's now, as you can see there, on a 32 by 32 base plate. The original part is at the front there, and you can see the little building with the clock on the roof where the ticket seller was. The bus station seat there, but what I've done is added a back to it. So it's basically a garage area for the buses to be worked on and serviced, and also that's filled it out to the 32 by 32 size, going to the back of where the original build was. You can see it on the left there. That's the back of the original building. It was an open back building, obviously, for that part on the original set, but that now opens up into the back of the garage there. You can see also just move the bus out of the way, but you can see they've got like oil barrels and stuff. There's a lift, a jack for lifting up the bus, etc. If I swoop around the other side, you can see there's a large toolbox kind of area there. The bus that got moved out of the way there, that's there, the number 25, is the original bus from the 1979 set. Obviously, it's quite a small one, just carries a few people. So we've also got different ones, updated ones, also being added to the set now as well. But that's the original one from the 379 set. So again, looking at the back of the original building, and that's the waiting area. You're looking at there as well, through the white windows there. I'll just swap around a bit further than we did last time. Have a look at the toolbox area there. You can see a range of tool drawers and cabinets there, and some items on top. And obviously you can see there's a staircase there, which obviously leads to the next floor when we get to that point. But that's the main base now for the bottom area of the garage. So as you saw from the stairs, I've also put an extra floor on top as well. And we'll just go up and have a quick look at that. So this is basically an office space for the office staff in the bus station. Also the ones that sort the payments, the finances, the recruitment, HR, the workings of the company. You can see in there that's them sitting in the office area. We've got a nice wee bus that came out of I think it came out of one of the advent calendar sets, just at the front of the building there as well. But if you have a look, that's where the stairs coming up. There's also a mechanic at the top of the stairs there coming up to see the office staff. That's the stairs that come down, or come up rather, from the garage below. We've also got a storage area here. You can see there's some spare parts for the buses in the cupboard there. That's where they're keeping their spares. And as I said, we've got the office area at the other side of that, where they're doing all their work in the computers, the timetable planning and finance, sorting out the fares and all that kind of thing. Again, you can see there's a spiral staircase, which also is going to go to the next floor up as well. This is a quick spin round, obviously the desk area in the office there. And if we go up the spiral staircase, that'll take us to the next floor. You can also see just through there's a little door that opens out, and that takes us on to the little um, flat roof kind of area at the front of the office windows there, which is where the small ornamental bus is sitting. And I say that little door that's underneath the spiral staircase takes you out to that area there. And there you can see some more of the parts sitting on the shelves there for the buses. And you can see I've opened out a little area at the front there, which allows the spiral staircase to climb up. And that's the door I was talking about, that lets you out onto this flat roof area. And that's a little set of stairs and steps there to let them get in and out the door. And that, as I said, takes you to the area where the decoration bus sits there. So I'll just go up a bit further and you can see the top floor is now added. So this one's a residential kind of area, so this would be where the owner of the bus station would stay. Just a little apartment area for them to live in. And obviously that's where the spiral staircase was going to. So there you can see it in full size. It is also a kind of modular size now, having all the layers on. Still got the roof to go on obviously, but it doesn't add too much more to the height of it. But I'll just have a quick look inside the top floor. So the first part there you can see top of the spiral staircase we have a doorway, and off that doorway we've also got a little bathroom area, and through the door you can see there's a kitchen area at the bottom right of the screen just now, and in the main part of the build we've got a bedroom area and a living area as well, and there's also a computer there somebody's sitting at just now, sitting in my gaming chair having a bit of relaxation with a game. And so there's the bed area as well, kind of open plan kind of area. Got a TV sitting next to the candles there. It's a little dining area just alongside the kitchen as well, along the corridor. So from the back, it's also quite plain. That backs onto also the back of the building, the streets at the back, where we've actually in my city, it's backing onto the Parisian restaurant kind of area just now. And the sides are also quite plain because they're going to be up against other modulars as well. So the main part of this is obviously the frontage of it. So you can just get a quick better look inside the actual flat itself. The little puppy dog there in front of the grandfather clock. And so we've got a kitchen area there with some white goods, kitchen sink, and also a few bits and pieces. I think somebody's cooking some soup there. And I said we've got the little bathroom area as well, which is also built in. And that sits at the front of the building there as well. And obviously there's the top of the spiral staircase comes up just to the bathroom door as well. You can also see there's a small mailbox there for people leaving mail for the owners. And you can see it looks like cream of tomato soup or something in the pan there and getting made. So up onto the actual roof area now. And you see there's a little birdhouse being put up on top, but it's just a pretty plain roof. Also a bit of decoration on the front for the facing of the building, but the actual roof itself is just flat grey plates basically. A support running through the middle of the build as well, just to strengthen the roof up a bit. But apart from that, it's quite a straightforward, just plain grey top. But obviously it has the decorative frontage there, just to add to the front of the building. And that's the build pretty much finished. You can see they've also got the bigger bus in the garage now as well. Kind of fills that area quite well. It's quite a large bus, that one, but I'll show you in a minute because it'll come out shortly, because I have got also a little update to that as well. It did come with a set, but I've updated that a wee bit for including it in this set. So the sides are pretty plain, back's also pretty plain, just a few windows there. But the main part of that is also the frontage of the building. Given that the back and sides aren't really going to be seen, it's all about the front for this one. You can give it a nice look. So that's it, basically ready to go into the city. You might also recognise like the top area. Probably looks quite familiar. So obviously the main reason for that is the one that you can now see on screen. I basically took the design of the top area and based it on the corner garage design. The modular you can now also see at the left of the screen there that I'm clicking it back in together. I've got a couple of joining up pieces to put them together, but that was the plan, is to make it look all like one building at the top. So obviously down below we've got the car garage, the petrol station at the bottom, and we've also now got the bus garage at the other side of it. But what I wanted to make it look like was the whole building, the two garages together are actually part of one bigger building, and that building also is the top part that you're seeing, the corner part and the extended new part, all being one actual building as such, and the bottom areas being split into a garage and a bus garage, bus station area. So it makes it just look like it's one bigger building, rather than having it a different style and having a different building next to the garage. I thought I wanted to have like one look, if you like, to make it, as I say, like one building. So yeah, the frontage, as you can see, is obviously very similar. So it's been based off the corner garage facing. So that's why I've matched obviously the roof, the decorative look at the top of the roof, the decorative look of the bits and obviously the different levels and the pillars going up the front beside the windows as well, and obviously matched the colours of the windows. And it's all just to make it look like it is, as I say, one big building, which you obviously see quite a lot in a tenement type situation. I say that's just joined up and matched kind of the roof space as well, and I've put some um, uh, areas to set out on top of the corner garage roof, and obviously I've left the other bit kind of blank just now, but it's suitable for doing the same with that. And obviously, as you probably expect as well, the lighting has been added to both sets. So I have the corner garage lit, but I've also lit up the new bus station as well. You can see there. Also, there's a little fountain I've added into the corner of my corner garage. Sits in the corner of the street. So I've got a little Viking set, a little fountain in there as well. So it's also lit. And you also see the back of the garage. I've actually added an extra door in there as well. I wanted to flush it around the corner a little bit more than the standard corner garage came. So I put an extra set of windows and an extra door in at that side as well, just to fill it out a bit. But this part's all standard. Obviously, the garage is as it was, except the lighting's been added to it, and obviously the vets and whatever the higher the floors on the corner garages, they're all as they were, except the lighting, obviously. So I put in the statue here, and obviously, as you can see in the background, I've got the lamppost and the lighting for the new part of the build as well. The Back for the Future bus station part is also lit up to obviously keep it in line with the building, keep it all kind of matching as well. There's a little look into the garage bay of the original corner garage, and obviously you've got the little waiting area for the bus station sitting next to it, and that's the upper floors lit as well. Again, there's a few extra seats been put on the roof just to kind of match it out a bit and make it more of a kind of area that the people that will stay in the building can actually go up and enjoy. And that's a look in there with the 244 bus and the 25 bus sitting at the station, um, in the garage obviously for the 244, and just at the front of it for the 25. And obviously I'll look up into the office and residential area. I've also got the lamp post. Obviously there's the newer style lamp post, the white one there. But I did actually manage to get a light into the old light that came with the original set as well. So it's just got a wee bit extra light on it, and it meant I could keep it as well. There wouldn't be much point in having it if it didn't light up when I had one that was lit right next to it anyway. So I thought I'd be as well just lighting it up and completing the look, if you like. That's it with the 25 now in the bus station. And as I said earlier, I did do a wee update to the 244 as well. And obviously the update would be the lights. So here it is with the lights on now as well. It's completely standalone. As you can see, there's no cables or anything for it. And battery pack's actually included in the build for this one as well. Same as I do with the Speed Champions and stuff. And obviously this one's a bit easier because the bus is a lot bigger. So there's a lot more space to get the wires for the lights and also to incorporate the battery pack into the build. So yeah, that's a bus that can drive about the time with the lights on. And as I say, it's unhindered. There's no magnets required. There's no cables trailing about behind it or battery boxes trailing behind it. It is all incorporated into the one build, and it can still travel about and be played with as normal. Not sure if I should really be worried that the bus driver decides to wear a crash helmet when he drives, but yeah, if you're brave enough, you can also catch the bus. But yeah, you can almost see there just at the bottom the battery packs, the small button battery type. So that's attached to the bottom of the bus there, and as you see, it's not bringing the height, the depth of the bus down low enough to actually stop it from being able to travel. It does clear the ground, so I wouldn't go over any bumpy ground with it, obviously, but when it's on road plates, it's able to travel along without fouling the road, so it doesn't have any effect on the playability of it. But yeah, that's basically the build kind of come together. As I said, it's another for the going back for the future, and that's it ready on its mills plate, ready to go into the village or the city even. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the build. Hope you've enjoyed seeing it all come together and also being attached to the corner garage. And I'll hopefully catch you for another video in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later.